So here we go. It's the beginning. Um, I want to mainly film the series because it's
How do you check how many keys
an example of what I go through daily with my arthritis and with an autoimmune disease.
Oh, I have 18.
Um, I'll go into the name later, but yeah. So that's the first general description, I guess. If you hear anything in the background, that would be my husband on Xbox playing with his friends. Yeah, I'll record him later. But yeah, um, just gonna warn you now. We don't really stop talking about certain things. We curse because it's found to be highly intelligent. Why not? Anyway, certain things will be edited out though later on after I figure out how to do that kind of stuff because I'm not exactly technologically friendly. So yeah, just a couple things about myself. So I have arthritis, and it does change my life a lot each day. There are things I can and can't do. This whole situation, I used to look a lot differently. About 5 years ago, I was a lot slimmer and my face was different. But because of prednisone, a medication that I have to take for my arthritis, it has given me this effect, which is called moon face because of the pudginess. Pudge the fish. But it's done more things than just that. In the matters of changing my face, it's helped me gain weight. It's the one thing that keeps me moving. Unfortunately, I don't take anything else for my arthritis right now. I probably should, but I don't. Not yet. I don't take any other biologics. My dog is playing with her squeaky toy. Anywho, that's another thing that keeps me moving is my dogs. We have many of them, but Paige isn't about them. So yeah, a couple things I'm going to be doing on this page or on this series is showing you what I experience in my daily life, whether it be things around my house, whether it be things outside, running a simple errand for daily things around that we need, or whether it be an appointment or something of that sort. Because of my arthritis and because I've had it for so long, for the record, I've had arthritis since I was 9. It's been 21 years, almost 22 because my birthday's in July. Yay! The arthritis has changed me a lot. Because of prednisone and how long I've been on it, prednisone, one of the main things it does is it sucks essentially the calcium from your bones. Now, I'm not saying I have bad bones because I eat a lot of dairy, even though I shouldn't because I'm kind of lactose intolerant. But anyway, yeah, my bones aren't brittle; they're good, but they are still at risk for breaking just like anybody else. They're just a little bit thinner. But anyway, they have made it to where my teeth broke down a lot. Now, right now, it doesn't look like that at all. Yay! That's a good thing. But this right here is classic example of a facade. These are not my real teeth. As amazing and gorgeous as they look right now, which I'm pretty obsessed with actually. Anyway, because of the prednisone, my teeth were very, very bad. I mean, very bad. Like when I think about it, I get emotional because they were that bad. As of last month, though, I was able to get dental extraction surgery, and they were able to take all of my old teeth out. And they gave me these wonderful set of pearly whites, which, again, I'm actually pretty impressed with. See? Anywho, so yes, last month was a completely different dental situation, and because of my dental situation, I was not able or allowed to get dental surgery, mainly because of the risk of infection and that kind of medical work. So the doctors told me that I needed to basically get my teeth taken care of first with a dentist, and then I would be able to go from there and get my surgeries, which I desperately need. Currently, on the queue for surgeries is a right hip replacement, because apparently my left looks good, but the right is gone. Oh, no. And by gone, I don't mean like gone. It's just destroyed. It's currently bone on bone, and it rubs together and makes a really horrible cracking noise. And it's created an effect. Well, not really an effect, but I don't know what else to call it. But it's called AVN, a vascular necrosis, and that causes extraordinary pain in my hip. So I generally walk around with a cane because it's easier and it doesn't hurt nearly as bad, because when I try to walk, I look like a character off The Walking Dead, and I don't mean one of the good characters. So there's that. When I walk with a cane, it's still pretty bad, but not nearly as horrific looking. I sometimes use a wheelchair, but I actually was just delivered one this weekend, which is cool. Just gotta get it put in the car. After hip surgery is a different surgery. Doctors found a kind of mass on my feminine ovary. Of course it's feminine, but anyway, they found a cyst or tumor, so I have to get that taken care of. But I also need a new knee, my right knee, because that knee is slowly, deteriorating. I don't know what's up with the right side of my body, but it's just not cooperating. Eventually I'll be able to get new joints in my fingers or in my hands, because they are very, very bad. Let's see if I can get my hands. So yeah, as you can tell, my hand is pretty darn crooked. I can't make it flat, but yeah, it's it's bad. I mean, I can still write, I can still, do makeup and, do things like hold handles and stuff, but I just can't, I have very little strength. There we go. Other than that, that's the few things that we know so far. Hip surgery, knee surgery, and then ovary surgery, but that's not exactly in the order they're needed. It's just, so far, I guess, the order that they've gotten looked at. Anyway, as for the good news, so I get surgery at the end of this month, on the 25th, for the replacement hip, which is awesome, because we've been waiting for it for a few years, but haven't exactly had luck in the money and dental department. But that's pretty exciting for me, because it's been a long time coming, waiting 5 years, and then this finally happening. It's good news. Anyway, something that I did want to, disclose is that it'll be pretty exciting, this channel, I promise, because I'll be doing things, of course, with my loving co-hosts. We'll be doing things like I said, everyday errands, to doctor's appointments, to, fun things that some people might find too hard. And I'm not doing it for anybody. I mean, it's for me and for you guys, but not in that way. I guess I'm basically doing it to show everyone that just because you have a condition you shouldn't let it stop you. I mean, as you can tell, my arthritis is pretty darn bad. Like, pretty bad. But it's not going to stop me. I'm not going to let it. If I'm being completely honest, there are two things that I want to do very badly. Like, very badly. And both of those are considered pretty much not impossible, but they're just not on the top of the list of things to do if you have restrictions. One of those being, I would love to go either shooting, like, you know, practice shooting, or go play paintball again. Because those, I mean, being outdoors and playing like that are two of my favorite things. But along with that, something else I'd really love doing again is just getting outside and being active. I used to love to go hiking, and I'm in Arizona. I don't know if we're allowed to disclose where exactly we are when you're doing these things on YouTube, but yeah, I live in Arizona, so there's plenty of things to climb, except for if you have a condition like mine where your hip and your knee don't cooperate. So my lovely husband will probably be helping me with getting around and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to all of that. But I'm gonna leave that for now. Mostly because my dog has found a new chew toy. But I will record more later because I have a couple tests I want to run. So yeah, that's for that. And I'll be back.